What's up, guys? Welcome back to the DLB Daily. I don't know if you're in your gym or not, but we're still rolling with these dumbbell workouts. So I think this might be the last week. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes next week, but hopefully all those gyms are opening up soon so we can start hitting some light. I just want you, I can do it, but I know not everyone has a cable machine at home. It's very, very, very expensive. So hopefully next week. But anyway, I got a bomb ass. I'm going to say it anyway. Bomb ass delt workout for you today. Dumbbell only. I'll stop talking so we can work out. Let's go. If you read correctly down below where it says what we're doing today, yeah, we're starting with 50 reps. So this is something that I kind of forgot about it, and I did it the other day, and I was like, oh shoot, my delts are on fire. So we're doing lateral raises. How we're doing it is just an ascending set all the way down from 50 to 40 to 30 to 20 to 10 drop 10, and then you're going to try to go up again, 10 drop 10. So you're starting with 50 reps. Now in those 50 reps, I don't want you finding like a 2.5 like soup cans or whatever you're doing. Like, I want you to only be able to get like 30 in a row. So it's a lightweight, but those last 20 are going to be super, super hard. So I'm going to start somewhere in between like 10 and 15. Because our weights are a little messed up, I'm going to be starting with 10s because those aren't 25s. God darn it. Damn it, Chemco. Messing everything up. So I'm going to start with 10 pounds for the 50 reps. So it's 50 reps in a row. And again, it's a rest pause to it. So I'm going to get 30 in a row. And then or more if I can, you get as many as you possibly can in a row. And then sometimes I'll do like 5 at a time. Sometimes it ends up like 3 at a time. And you don't drop that weight until you get 50. And then you rest for a little bit, maybe like a minute. And then we got 40 reps. So every time the reps go down, the weights go up. So I'm going to be jumping between like 5-10 pounds. So I'm going to go 10s for the 50s, 15s for the 40 reps, 20s for the 30, then 25, whatever weight that is, 25 for the 20s. I'm probably even going to stay there for the 10 drop 10. So the 10 drop 10, you're going 10 reps, drop the weight 40%, and then you're doing 10 more. The second time you do the 10 drop 10, I want you to try to add a little bit of weight. So I'm going to go to the 30s that I think are actually 40s. One day, I'll just remember to bring a scale. Can someone remind me? I just want to prove to you guys, all of you that have been following DLB Daily since day one, and I've been saying these weights aren't real. Anyway, that's what we're doing. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 drop 10, 10 drop 10. I know, you're going to be, 9. One more. Ah! 10. Let's go up. Yep. Oh.
Let's not pretend you don't see it. I'm a wolf rabbit, didn't eat it. Before the lights,
1,
it's not the weekend.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another drop. Move.
Be clear when I'm buried. I can't feel fear, can't get me to quit. You think I just got here and landed in it? We all got the same time to commit. We all got the same hours in a day.
I'm gonna look at what's next because I already forget because I think my brain melted during there. So I did that. Try to get it in under 10 minutes. So like do your 50 reps, wait like 30 seconds, go right to the 40. So don't be resting like 2 minutes in between each one. I think Carlos said I did it in like 8 minutes. So time me. 8 minutes, 180 reps. And now you may take a breather. While come on, stay up, computer. Oh my God. Guys, if you're a power lifter and you're watching this, you may go home now. This is way past your rep range. That was just the beginning. 180 reps, that's like more reps than people do in like an entire workout. So, next up, we have some cool little exercises that are a little bit different than your regular shoulder press. We're doing a Cuban press and a 90-degree bent arm press. What the heck are those? Let's check them out. So, I'm gonna start very, very light. Cuban press, I actually like doing this, especially at the beginning of a workout. So our rep range is, if you look at the reps below, it's gonna go 12, 10, 8, 8. So you're going pretty light to begin with because it's a different movement, but I want you to try to get a little bit heavier. So you're gonna start, actually I'll do it without weights first. You're basically gonna start like a scarecrow. So palms are facing back. You're gonna lift your arms by your elbows so they make a 90-degree. And if you've ever done like rotator cuff, like warm-ups where you go bump, 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 that's exactly what we're gonna do. So you're gonna kind of do like a trap raise. You're gonna trap raise, externally rotate, press up. And then you're just gonna reverse it on the way back down. Back down, internally rotate. So, and then you don't have to go all the way down. I kind of just stay right here. Traps, externally rotate, up, come back down, boom. And then you just go. So this is great if you have any kind of shoulder. If this at all feels like it hurts a little bit, go really, really light. But I love it because I need shoulder mobility I feel like more than anybody. But this is like a hard time for me. So I'm gonna start really light and then I'll work my way up. I'll probably start with just like 10, 15 pounds and then work my way up to about 25. So scarecrow, externally rotate, press up, come down, internally rotate. And then you can kind of come down a little bit, shrug up, externally rotate, press up. So with weights, shrug, externally rotate, up, down, and you just reverse it back down. Gotcha? Second one is a bent arm. So we're gonna keep with this 90 degrees. So we're doing 90 degrees here, press up. So now we're gonna start here, 90 degrees, and then you keep that the whole entire time. So if you've ever been, we don't have a shoulder press machine. There's some shoulder press, I don't know who makes it, but you're basically doing this exact movement. So it really, really targets that front anterior delt. So you're gonna stay at 90 degrees and then keep it at 90 degrees. So the dumbbells are gonna touch pretty much overhead instead of going up. So not this, this. So you're basically making a little semicircle above your head. Whoop. And with weights, so start a little bit wider than you would like a regular shoulder press. I'm starting right about here and then coming overhead. It's almost like a shoulder fly. So you're flying instead of like pressing. So again, 12, 10, 8, 8. Start very light for the first set. Oh my goodness. I underestimated how difficult that was going to be. So I tried to go up because this should be a little bit easier than the externally rotating, but you know, sometimes you forget when you pre-exhaust, you die a lot faster. So I probably should have just stayed with the same weight. So 15s were great for the 12s. I just shouldn't have went up for the second one. So on the 10 reps, then I'm just gonna stick to the same weight. So if that helps you guys, just stick to the same weight for both of them. Don't do what I did. That was horrible. Oh my God. Yeah. Don't bite your nails. That's a bad habit. Really? I thought you were going to impress us. Give me 5. All right. So, next up, I'm trying to pick all of my favorite exercises or favorite techniques. So, next up, we're going to hit some rear delts. And rear delts for me, I think my favorite movement. Oh, so now you're going to play with it? I see how it is. When I'm talking. So my favorite movement for rear delts is probably a face pull. So if you have cables, go ahead and do it on a cable. I like to use the rope, really externally rotate so that your thumbs are facing back. So most of you are probably still at home, still with only a couple dumbbells. So we are going to do this with dumbbells. And it's also, I think it's actually probably hard. It's not probably, it is harder than cables. So I'm gonna just demonstrate with 5s so that I can breathe and talk. So actually we'll do without first. On an incline bench, you're gonna be at like 45, 65 degrees, not super high, not super low. Find something that like makes sense. My arms are gonna kind of start out in front of me instead of starting like straight down. They're gonna be kind of angled back, and then palms facing down. You're gonna pull the weights up, and as you're pulling, your thumbs are gonna start facing backwards so that they point backwards. So some people call this, I've called it a W raise. W raise is a little bit more of a reverse pec deck. So here we're actually doing the same exact movement. Now normally from a cable, you're gonna be pulling this way. So it's a little bit different. That's why it's harder, because the weight's below you and you're pulling it backwards. So your traps, your rhomboids, your main mover is gonna be your rear delts, but you're gonna get that whole upper back trap rhomboid section. So again, arms are gonna start out, chest is gonna be nice and flat. You're gonna pull back, starting with like your elbows, and then start squeezing those shoulder blades together. So squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Pretend that you have something in between there. So on the way back, you want to squeeze them as close together as you possibly can, and then externally rotate, making basically a W with your arms, and then thumbs point backwards. So, boom. We'll show with our little baby weights. I can't even show you with 5s. It feels so weird. I have to show you at least with 10s. And then your rep range is about 10 to 12. After you get anywhere between 10 to 12, you're staying in that spot, and then we're gonna go right into a reverse fly. So instead of thumbs being out, we're gonna do pinkies out. As I come down, I do palms in. Completely up to you if you wanna keep your hands this way. I tend to start palms in and then rotate at the top. Pinkies, pinkies. Or you can just keep them pinkies facing out the whole time. And again, it's completely up to you. I always try to give you like different variations of trying it. You can also do palms facing, so like an actual reverse fly, palms facing the whole time. Try a couple of each, see which one you feel the most in your rear delts. For me, that's the pinky out, and then I come back in, palms together, rotate out. Up to you. Little mind muscle connection. Try to figure out which one feels best. Let's go. 4 sets, 10 to 12 each.
You have to earn your sleep. And when all the time is gone, leaving none forever. When my last breath goes off, you shall remember. I am pride, I am courage, I am everything. You can't take me alive. I am pride, I am courage, I am everything.
Woo. guys. Oh, we're on to, I feel like your favorite movement, because I've seen so many people recreating this, which is the shoulder windmill press. So it's a shoulder press into a windmill. I've seen people post this one a lot, so I figured I'd put it back in because I love it. It adds a lot of core stability. The closer your feet are together, instead of, you're not going to be like out here, makes it a lot easier. So it's shoulder strength and core stability, because you'll be doing like basically an oblique crunch. So we're going to do per side. We're going to start with shoulder press, windmill, and then you'll go right into a lateral raise, staying in that half kneeling position. So let's break down the movement. So we'll break down the shoulder press, half kneeling, shoulder press to windmill. So the whole point is more time under tension and core. So you're half kneeling, it just makes it a little bit more difficult because obviously you're not standing on 2 feet, you're a little staggered. The closer you line up your legs, the more stability you're going to need. So it's going to make it a lot harder. So if you need to start out a little bit wider, giving your knee some space. So I have like basically a foot length here, or width of a foot there. And then if you feel good, you can kind of move it closer. So if the closer you are in a line, makes it harder. Your shoulder press, I'd say I like the neutral grip. So you're going to start in a neutral grip, so straight up, and then as you turn, for me, I can turn my arm just a little bit, and you want to keep your eyes on the weight the whole time, and then palm all the way to the ground. So if you need to do a couple stretches, because don't hop right into this, maybe just get in, stretch a little bit. And again, you don't want your hand to be out super wide. You're not over here and bending over. You want to try to get as close to your knee as you possibly can, keeping your eye on the dumbbell at all times. So we're doing 10 to 12 there, and then staying on that arm, you're going to go right into a single arm lateral raise, keeping yourself on your half kneeling. So here we go. So starting in your neutral grip, you're going to press up, and then as you come down, your eyes stay on the dumbbell, palm is completely flat. So your shoulder needs stability, your core needs stability, and then you're going to use your core to turn back up and then bring it back down. So we're doing a shoulder press every single time. If you're just doing windmill, that means you keep it up the whole time, but we're adding a shoulder press on every single rep. So neutral grip, press up, hand stays close, palm to ground, keep your eyes up, back to center, back down. Once you get good, you can start lowering as you're returning back up. Oh, I went a little fast there, sorry. Up. So 10 to 12, and then you'll stay there. You might need to lighten the weight up for this one, because again, 1, core stability, 2, single arm, so it makes it a little bit harder. I'm gonna actually probably do 10 for that. So stay on the same arm. Don't switch arms till you get both exercises done. So you're just coming straight out to the side. So it's strict, keep your core tight, out to the side. And then you'll switch. I'll go back to that heavier weight, windmill shoulder press, lateral raise. I'm out of breath. Oh my God.
Never give up, never back down, break down the sound of me hitting the ground. You'll understand when it's over. The sun's coming
he gave me the nod. We're in. Start talking, idiot. So, last but not least, we are coming in with a huge compound movement. I added it actually was only supposed to be a little, like 2 exercises, but now, well, it's still 2 exercises, it's just added. Anyway, enough talking. We're doing a front raise to a clean and press, like a hang clean and press. It was just going to be a front raise to upright, and then I did one and I liked it, so now we just added it spur of the moment because I enjoy adding weird stuff. So what it will look like, I will test it just with some little dumbbells. How you do your front raise is completely up to you. I'm gonna keep my palms facing down since we're gonna be doing a clean and press anyway, because if you're this way on the way down, you'll have to turn them. So when you get to your clean and press, you have to be in front of you and palms facing back. So it's gonna go front raise. When you get back down, you're gonna clean and you're gonna press. So it's basically what a hang clean is an upright row and then externally rotate, switch them up, just like we're kind of doing with our Cuban press. And it's a more dynamic movement. So when you add some knees in, that's okay. Like for me, I don't know, it's okay for me. It's a super compound dynamic movement. So this part is more like a push press, a hang clean to a push press. Hang clean, push press. So many words, so many words. Front raise to hang clean, push press. So you can go a little bit heavier because you're adding a little bit of your leg drive. So let's do it with some actual weights. Every rep, you just count all your front raises. So it's 8 to 10 reps, only count the front raises because it's 8 to 10 of each exercise. So it's obviously not going to be as heavy as you think you're going to go, but it's a lot of reps. It's like basically 20 reps. So front raise, clean and press, and then back down. Front raise, clean and press. So I just come back down, I reverse it back down. So then you're already here in your front raise. Front raise, clean and press, reverse back down. Front raise, clean and press. Front raise, clean and press. Whew. That's the finale, guys. We're just putting every movement that we've done, except for lateral raises, in this movement. So let's go 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 10 reps, only counting the front raise. So every time you front raise, that's gonna count. What the heck weights am I gonna use? Guys, that was something. So that was all my favorite exercises, I think, that I crammed all into one workout. So now's the time. Go find a mirror, take your side selfie, get that little fist up. Little technique here is just Oh, thank you guys so much for watching. My shoulders are exploding. I hope you guys are enjoying the dumbbell only, limited equipment, and coming soon, back to the gym. stay healthy and stay fit. See you guys next week.